In-store only on select SKUs. Colors vary. Limit 2. Curbside available in most stores.
Yo, Mom, I know how you can afford my new skateboard.
And how's that?
SVS Vision has this thing called Kids See Free. When you buy a complete pair of glasses for yourself, SVS Vision will give me a free pair, which means you'll have money for the finer things in life, like
Another skateboard? And who's gonna pay for another ER visit?
Come on, Mom, that only happened like 5 times.
Kids see free at SVS Vision. Get the details at svsvision.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts has everything you need for your summer car maintenance at great prices. Our professional parts people can help you find the best oil change supplies for your car, like 5 parts of Valvoline conventional motor oil and MicroGuard filter, everyday low price $26.99. For your summer oil change, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
As you get back to business, small things can make a big difference. Like marking safe distances with floor tape and posting reminders to wash hands. As always, Grainger is here to help, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Free access to product specialists, 24/7 support, safety recovery guides, and more. It's part of our commitment to help you adapt and recover in these challenging times. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At CDW, we get that migrating your business to a hyper-converged infrastructure is challenging.
Like me switching to decaf. Gotta do it, don't wanna do it, but gotta do it.
Whoa, slow down, friend. CDW's experts can help you simplify the transition from legacy to hyper-converged infrastructure with Dell Technologies solutions that offer speed and agility.
Do it, do it. Have you done it? Is it done yet? Why isn't it done yet?
IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/DellTech.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
This hour of the Mike Valenti Show is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. Brought to you by the LaFontaine Automotive Group, the family deal.
David was just whispering in my ear in a very sensitive manner, telling me he had breaking news and I needed to shut the F up and let him speak. David, what do you have for us?
Well, let me first read a couple ticket texts based off the Pac-10, and then I'll get into the news.
Tease.
Ticket text. Oh man, this Pac-10 stuff is the bell cow. Sports are going away. Couple of years, poof. By the way, Mike Valenti is the best sports guy ever. Make your money now, Mike.
What the hell?
They enjoy you, Mike. That's what they just sent
right.
in. One more here before the news. Where's this money going to come from when it's directly from the NCAA conference or coaches' salaries? Where's the money coming from that these players are demanding?
Well, no. They're talking about the TV deal. They're talking about the revenue, ticket sales, television rates. I mean, every Big Ten school is getting a check for $50 million. I mean, that's what they're speaking of. Look, it's wholly unrealistic. I'm fine paying players, but when we get into we want to be revenue partners, that's never going to fly. And 2, let them capitalize on their name and likeness. Those are easy things.
All right, so there's some news coming out of TCU today. Okay, it says TCU Horned Frogs head coach Gary Patterson is facing allegations of using a racial slur towards a player, which reportedly happened Monday, okay? So Today.
This is already breaking today.
Yes, because it says sophomore linebacker Dylan Jordan released a statement on Monday detailing an alleged incident on Sunday when Patterson used a racial slur while speaking to him. He went on in a post to detail how Patterson confronted him after the sophomore posted pictures of his girlfriend on National Girlfriend Day. At that point, Patterson called Jordan a brat, then said he sent him back, or said he should send him back to Kansas. Then he responded to the coach, Jordan did, and that's when the coach allegedly used an N-word, referring in this, and then it was a team meeting this morning. That's what this story says. And teammates on the defensive side refused to practice today. And then you have, on the other side of this, I guess a former player has now doubled back on Twitter and accused Gary Patterson of using racial slurs to him in the past. This player, Nico Small, played for the coach from 15 to 18. And he says that this is not new from what the other player is alleging. And he says he wants the coach to make a public apology and face his consequences.
And again, we don't have all the facts. We have to hear both sides. This is the issue too. And like Ross Dellinger, who covers college football, is talking about it. This idea of, well, it wasn't directed at any player. He was repeating the phrase. Listen, let me give you a friendly piece of advice. This one's free. I'll invoice you the next time. How about you just don't use that word? Ever. Like, you don't have to repeat what someone said to make them aware what they said was unacceptable. How about that? But that is a brewing firestorm. Wow. Oh.
Yeah, and who knows if this is true? Who knows, what comes from this? But it's kind of disturbing if it is. It's not kind of disturbing.
And mind
it
you,
is disturbing.
You've got two different camps. Some of the players are defending Patterson,
Right.
others aren't.
Right.
So now it sounds like you got a locker room divided right off the top.
Right. So, and they're supposed to go out and try to play if there's a season. They're supposed to trust each other when it comes to COVID, but they also don't trust each other when it comes to allegations on their head coach. What kind of locker room is this now?
I have no words. Again, we have to wait and see. I would assume there will be an official statement from the school coming out shortly, or an awkward apology video signed Mike Gundy and Chuba Hubbard. I mean, that Gundy apology video is one of the worst things I've ever seen. I've seen people more comfortable, like in a movie with a gun to their head, forced to give up a launch code, than Mike Gundy in that video. Gary Patterson, I mean, I'll tell you. With everything going on in this world, add another another log to the fire, huh? 248-539-9797. These coaches better understand something too. Better understand, A, players have a voice now. They're not just going to take your nonsense, but B, you have got to begin treating your players like men, like adults. What are you even doing commenting on your player and National Girlfriend Day? What are you doing?
Exactly. Let the man be
doing?
Let him be a young adult. You just let him enjoy life.
And there's consequences for the real things you do. Miss a practice, there's consequences. Right? You blow an assignment on the field, there's going to be consequences. But I mean, these coaches, a lot of these guys think they just rule the roost and rule every area of the player's life. But look, you've got some players sticking up for them and some not. It sounds like a total disaster. Has TCU released an official statement yet or no?
No, they have not.
Okay. Let me know when that happens. That's what I need to see. Jesus. What a locker room, huh? That's going to be a great spot. And it's the same thing that Dabo Swinney was accused of. Don't repeat that word. What's the matter with you? Are you insane?
And of course, we get this.
Who even uses that word?
Well, here we go. Here's a
What kind of maniac uses that word?
Well, hold on.
Kenny, explain yourself. Oh, my God.
Here's a classic response on the ticket text. We all have been in locker rooms or fields, but the N-word is wrong? But why is it okay for blacks to say it? You know what? I get so sick and tired of those texts and those opinions or those thoughts coming in. It's not okay for anyone to say it, okay? Everybody needs to stop saying it. That's my opinion. That is my belief, okay? Stop trying to justify you saying it because you saying blacks say it.
Next ticket text. And a fist pound.
Says, before you fire Patterson, can we at least have...
I didn't. Now, hold on. Don't do that. I didn't do it. I said we need to hear both sides. I said that let me know when the statement comes out. I've said players are defending him as well as admonishing him. Don't do that. Don't put words in our mouth. Come on now.
Regarding players wanting to get paid, it says, if this movement goes forward and we start paying player to play, players better have legit GPAs in classes to qualify. The money made should be distributed evenly through the team.
What does a GPA have to do with making money? You do realize that many of these players would not get into these universities if held to the academic standard of said universities. That's why we've always had the NCAA clearinghouse. That's why you needed a 2.0 to get in. We're not accepting them in the regular student pool because a vast majority of them don't have the grades to be regular students. Like if you go to Michigan, how many players would actually get in if held to the same standard of the average student? Michigan State, Northwestern, Wisconsin, name it. Name it. The only schools that really do play by that rule are like Stanford, where you have to get into the school as a student in order to be a football player there. You can't attach the GPA. If you want to attach the GPA to it, then just adopt an Ivy League team and enjoy.
That's probably why.
Sign Cardell Jones. That's the reality. You need to understand it. A lot of these guys are there to play ball. That's what they want to do. Do I think it's foolish not to take advantage of the academic opportunity? Of course. Do I think more players
Might need to be reset.
If they actually want to? Yeah, how many? Not sure. But overall, there are plenty of guys who believe this is my way to get where I gotta go, and the only thing I want to do is play football. You don't have to like that, but it's reality.
Yes.
You're exactly right, and that's why I've always believed that players should get paid because they're not recruiting these players because, we just want the smartest guys out there. We want to look so great. No, what they want to do is they want that exposure. It is giant marketing.
Commerce Road coming up to Union Lake Road up there. Stop at Kroger to grab a couple of things. You needed brown rice.
They're playing a big game on ESPN or Fox Sports. That's what the universities care about. They don't care about you being smart. They just don't.
All right.
They're using you for a service. That's it. 248-539-9797.
She says
Got
we
a
don't
lot
need to
left to
stop.
do. And again, I want to kind of
Just go straight up.
bring up what really is the news of the day. And as much as I'm trying to weave in and out, our colleague Jamie Samuelson passed away Saturday night, and we do need to talk about it again. And I would encourage you that at 6 o'clock, that will be must-listen radio because Wojo, no one in this world was closer outside of Jamie's immediate family than Bob to Jamie. And Bob wrote a beautiful piece yesterday in the paper, maybe the piece of a career. And if you read it, you don't feel like someone's cutting onions in the room. I don't know what's wrong with you, but Bob's words should and do carry more weight than anyone else's because no one knew Jamie better. It probably makes up for all the pieces that you hated. I could say called mail-in Friday conference. Yes, no, the piece yesterday was beautiful. Yes, it really was. He touched all the right notes. 97.1.
I'm Amy Lawrence with a Radio.com Sports Minute. It was always too good to be true with Yoenis Cespedes. He was never going to remain happy, healthy, content, and productive for the entire season. He can't do it. He gets antsy and needs to stir up trouble. Just when it feels like drama is finally in the rearview mirror, Yoenis finds a way to sabotage his career. With golf, with a wild boar on his ranch, and Sunday with a disappearing act. The Mets were actually worried about him when he didn't show up at the ballpark. The team sent security to his Atlanta hotel room, only to find that he cleared out and took all his belongings 2020. Yoenis Cespedes is Julia Roberts in The Runaway Bride. Just when life is good and baseball is stable, he gets happy feet and off he goes. I'm Amy Lawrence.
Get all the quality parts you need at locally owned Napa. Because right now, when you order from Napa online, you can pick up curbside at your local store in just 30 minutes. Or get your order delivered direct to your door with free one-day shipping and over 160,000 quality parts when you spend $35 or more. Quality parts delivered quickly and safely. That's Napa Know-How. Napa Know-How. At participating stores, standard ground shipping and exclusions apply.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need some extra money, a cash-out refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states and MLS number 3030.
It's easy to get all the best groceries in town in one trip when you shop at Meijer. Find everything your family needs, from fresh produce to everyday products at low Meijer prices. Save with weekly deals going on now, like delicious peaches for just 69 cents per pound, or frozen novelties from brands like Popsicle or Purple Cow, or buy three, get one free. Get all the things you love for all the people you love, all in one place at Meijer. Some exclusions apply. See all the deals in the Meijer app.
There's nothing like meeting face-to-face, and there's nothing like Zoom to make that happen. Zoom lets you connect and do business across town or around the world. Zoom ties together all of your communication needs into one easy platform for video conferencing, phone calls, group chat, webinars, and your conference rooms. Connect easily from anywhere, your mobile phone, your laptop, or conference room. Zoom is how business gets done. Get your free account at Zoom.com today. Meet happy with Zoom.
As you get back to business, small things can make a big difference. Like marking safe distances with floor tape and posting reminders to wash hands. As always, Grainger is here to help, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Free access to product specialists, 24/7 support, safety recovery guides, and more. It's part of our commitment to help you adapt and recover in these challenging times. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now, text or call the ticket using the same number. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
Okay, so, and obviously if you're listening on radio.com, you can rewind to the show open. For those of you listening live, we're just going to bring this back and just get into it. Obviously, last Monday, Jamie came on the air and said he was diagnosed with cancer and colon cancer. And I was stunned because we didn't have a clue. And it goes beyond having